Welcome to the Growing Healthy Kids Together workshop. This is the 5th workshop in the Top Star online training series about preventing childhood overweight. This workshop was developed by University of North Carolina Center for Health Promotion and Disease Prevention for the NAPSAC program. NAPSAC is an acronym for the Nutrition and Physical Activity Self-Assessment for Childcare. This workshop was revised by the Utah Department of Health, in which national data was updated and Utah-specific data included for the purpose of the Top Star program. The set of revised workshops is referred to as the Top Star Training and is approved for professional development credit, 10 hours of career ladder credit in levels 1 health and safety or levels 5 through 8. While you listen to this presentation, you may want to boost your metabolism while learning by getting up out of your chair and stretching or doing some strength training exercises, such as lunges, bicep curls, and tricep dips. This workshop will suggest ways you can work with your daycare families to promote healthy weight behaviors. At the end of this workshop, you will be able to describe the role of childcare staff in helping families address healthy weight behaviors. Describe the key messages you can send home to families. List strategies childcare staff can use in communicating healthy weight information to families. Before we begin, let's see how you communicate with parents. Take a few moments to fill out the handout attached on the next slide. Creating lifetime healthy behaviors takes everyone involved in a child's life. When children receive consistent messages, such as those given in both the home and childcare, they are more likely to change behavior. Therefore, development of a healthy weight is an important goal shared with the family. More than 60% of adults and 20% of children are overweight. Overweight children are twice as likely to become overweight adults. Parents are probably the most important role models a child has in developing healthy or unhealthy behaviors. How can you reach parents? Some suggestions might be: create handouts with recipes, suggestions for increased activity, charts to assist with menu planning, grocery lists, etc. Use the Top Star handouts provided as part of this program for starters. Speak with parents during drop-off pickup time. Ask if they have read material sent home and see how it's going. Hold parent workshops or discussion groups. Present ideas about how to improve nutrition and physical activity. Even consider offering incentives for parents to attend, such as a raffle or a gift certificate donated from a local store. Organize family events, such as health fairs, carnivals, or field days with different healthy activities for families to participate in. When communicating with parents, be positive and encouraging. Be careful not to sound judgmental or critical. It is important to focus on goal setting and to be very specific with the goals you share with parents. Setting a family goal to serve healthier foods for my family is harder to achieve than a goal to serve a fruit or a vegetable each time you eat, at meal times and at snack times. Encourage parents to set goals that are reasonable for their families and specific enough to track progress on. Some suggestions for goals might be: getting kids outside to play at least once a day, cut back to 2 sodas per week or less, switch from whole milk to 1% or skim milk. The 4 key messages to focus on when talking with parents about making a healthy home environment are healthy eating at home, increasing activity at home, keeping screen time in check, and celebrating healthy. This presentation will explain each of these messages in detail. What ways can family meals be helpful to children as they grow and get older? Research has shown that those who regularly have meals with their parents eat more fruits, vegetables, and calcium-rich foods, ingest more vitamins and nutrients, and consume less junk food. Research has also shown that kids who regularly sit down to a family meal are at lower risk for behaviors like smoking, drug and alcohol use, depression, have stronger family relationships, and emotional health and improved academic performance. What are some common objections to cooking at home that you hear from parents? The following slides will discuss some. A common objection to cooking at home is that busy parents don't have time to cook. With a little planning, a healthy, balanced meal can be prepared at home in a short period of time. I never have what I need. Planning meals ahead of time is essential for stress-free meal preparation on weeknights. Parents can plan ahead for a few days, 1 week, 2 weeks, or whatever works for you. All family members should be involved in planning meals, allowing them to choose some of the foods that will be prepared. With planning, parents can prepare twice as much food as you need for one night, then save or freeze the rest for a quick dinner in the future. Parents could keep a list of foods and recipes that worked well that the family enjoyed and keep the recipes handy for future use. Again, let each family member suggest something he or she would like to try for dinner, then post the menu for the week on the fridge. Give children age-appropriate tasks for meal preparation. Children can wash and tear up lettuce, get dressing out and put it on the table, add ingredients you give them, and set the table. Try healthier versions of fast food favorites. If the kids love chicken fingers, make breaded baked chicken strips at home, which are far less fattening, but have similar taste to appeal to picky eaters. If they love cheeseburgers, make burgers at home with 96% lean beef, whole wheat buns, and reduced fat cheese. For those recipes that worked great for your family, keep those recipes close at hand. Ask other parents for ideas. Perhaps create a recipe swap at your facility, encouraging healthy modifications to old favorites like macaroni and cheese and chicken nuggets. A meal prepared at home actually costs less than a similar meal from a fast food restaurant. Frozen foods often go on sale in grocery stores. Share grocery sales with parents. Encourage them to stock up on frozen chicken and meat, vegetables, and other items when they are on sale. Look for buy one, get one free specials, and they will already have the main ingredients for a future dinner on hand. With planning, you can actually save a lot of money preparing dinners at home. If families eat fast food every night, they will pay with their health. Typical fast food meals contain nearly all or more than the recommended daily amounts of saturated fat and calories. Cooking can be really simple. Anyone can do it. Share simple, kid-friendly recipes with families to build their confidence. Encourage parents to start simple. Many grocery store items are sold nearly meal-ready. Just add water and heat. For example, simple stir-fry mixes are sold in the frozen food section. All the parent has to do is put it in a skillet. Some easy and healthy breakfast and dinner ideas are included on the following slide. If interested, please copy and share these ideas with parents. The most important overall messages to send to parents about healthy eating at home include the importance of planning ahead, preparing meals at home and enjoying them as a family, involving the whole family in menu planning and preparation, making family meals a happy and stress-free time for the whole family to spend together, keep the TV off so that the family can enjoy their quality time together. The next main message to share with parents is increasing activity at home. Some key points include every little bit counts. Making small changes to help the family move more can make a big difference over time. Families don't need a gym or special workout clothing or gear to get more active. Focus on playing and having fun rather than exercise, especially with children this age. Activity is important for everyone, adults and kids, regardless of size and level of fitness or ability. Getting more active can be a goal for the whole family, not just the kids. Encourage families to sneak in activity, doing things they are already doing. such as take the stairs, park farther away and walk, carry grocery bags in one at a time, wash the car at home, walk around while talking on the phone, do sit-ups or jumping jacks during commercials, encourage parents to purchase active toys for their children, not just stationary toys that limit movement. For example, a train that the child has to push around the house instead of an automatic train on a track. Can you think of any others? Some other creative ideas to increase activity within families could be walk the dog, vacuum, clean the house, take a walk as a family after dinner, dance to music, work in your garden, play outside with your children. Some additional ideas are included on the handout on the next slide. Besides being healthy for children, there are also many benefits for parents when increasing activity. Some of these suggestions may motivate the parents to join their kids in getting active. Stress management, sleeping better, feeling better overall, improved self-esteem, healthy bones, muscles, and joints, and weight control. Some key messages to send to parents about increasing activity at home include play together and have fun. Family activity shouldn't be a burden or a chore. Activity doesn't have to be strenuous, and families can accumulate activity throughout the day. It doesn't have to be done all at once. Every little bit counts, so encourage them to sneak in extra activity or movement whenever they can. The next key message that is important for families is to keep screen time in check. Screen time is time spent watching TV, sitting in front of a computer screen, or playing video games. TV time is usually the biggest problem for families with children. It is important to set and keep limits on TV and screen time to maintain a healthy lifestyle. This means that adults and children alike must observe the rules that are set. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends no TV at all for children under the age of 2 and 1 to 2 hours of total screen time per day for older children. A great deal of advertising that children see, especially during children's programming, is for soft drinks, candy, sugar cereals, or fast food. Many commercials are targeted to children. Young children often cannot distinguish between a program and a commercial. This can make grocery shopping with children difficult if they are trying to pull off the shelves everything they saw on television. On average, children spend 900 hours a year in school and 1,023 hours a year watching television. Many studies have found a positive association between TV viewing and overweight. Watching less television is associated with better performance in school and higher reading ability. TV does not help children develop reading skills or social skills. It is also thought to promote attention deficit disorder in children. One study showed that early TV exposure between the ages of 1 and 3 is associated with attention problems by age 7. 2 out of 3 children under age 6 live in homes where the TV is left on at least half the time, even if no one is watching. 1/3 of children under age 6 live in homes where TV is on almost all or most of the time. Children who live in homes where the TV is on most of the time tend to be slower in learning how to read and appear to read less than other children. Some research has found a relationship with children who watch TV and their body fatness. The more TV viewed, the higher percentage of body fatness. In 2005, the Kaiser Family Foundation found that children ages 2 to 7 are exposed to over 4,427 food ads per year. An astonishing 43% of 4 to 6-year-olds have a TV in their bedroom and spend more time watching TV than children without televisions in their bedroom. Additional research has suggested that elevated levels of TV viewing may result or cause ADHD symptoms. However, it seems more research needs to be done in this area. Assure parents that it is not necessary to give up television and screen time altogether. Encourage them to keep it under control with rules and limits for their family. TVs in children's bedrooms gives them too much opportunity to watch and also isolates them from the rest of the family. Mealtime should be focused around family and around eating. Watching TV during meals encourages mindless eating, an unhealthy eating habit that can lead to overweight. Encourage parents to plan TV time rather than just automatically turning on the TV whenever they enter a room and channel surfing. Don't allow children to fall into this habit either. If there's a show the family wants to watch, encourage them to plan for it. Turn it on at the beginning and off at the end. Decide and agree on, as a family, clear limits for TV watching. Examples: no TV after 7 p.m. No TV on school nights. 1 hour limit in the afternoons, etc. Every person in the house, mom and dad included, should keep the limits that they all agreed on. When children do watch TV, encourage parents to talk to their child about the characters and help them learn from them. Encourage parents to make a list of activities the family enjoys doing other than watching TV. Some ideas for fun activities that could take the place of TV time for a family with children are: enjoy a walk together as a family, go to the park, play hide and seek, wrestle, or have a pillow fight. On the following slide, you will have a handout entitled Decrease Screen Time in Your Home that you can share with parents. Encourage families to limit TV time to 1 to 2 hours per day. Keep those limits as a family. Everyone has to follow the rules. There are many fun options to try instead of watching TV. The fourth and final message to share with parents is celebrating healthy. Nearly all holidays have some traditional association with food. Easter, chocolate and candy. Birthdays, cake and cupcakes. Valentine's, chocolates. Halloween, candy. Encourage parents to be creative and consider ways to shift the focus of their celebrations away from unhealthy foods. Encourage families to do a special activity that is only done on birthdays. Plan parties around activities like ice skating, kickball, swimming, slip and slide, basketball, rollerblading, or sledding. Offer fruit, cut-up vegetables, and other healthy options along with less healthy treats. Parents don't have to eliminate cake and ice cream altogether, but encourage them to include healthier options as well. Present healthy foods in fun and creative ways, such as dipping fruit in chocolate sauce. Remind parents that water is the best drink option and consider replacing fruit punch with 100% juice. Encourage parents to think outside the box. Try making a cake out of fruit. Use watermelon as the base, pineapple rings for the icing glaze, strawberries as the roses, etc. Some key messages to share with parents about celebrating healthy are: think outside the box for holidays and birthday celebrations. Move beyond cake and ice cream and plan a fun family activity. Include healthy options such as fruit and vegetables and water instead of juice and soda for parties. Encourage parents to think about setting a few specific goals at a time, rather than trying to transform their homes and families overnight. You can make a difference by helping parents be more aware of the choices they make around eating and activity for their families. Encourage. Parents will often get discouraged and think they can't accomplish a healthy lifestyle. Remind them that they can always start over and to keep trying. Support. In childcare, reinforce healthy behaviors being practiced at home by practicing healthy behaviors in childcare. Suggest. Share ideas about specific goals families can make to increase healthy behaviors. On the following 3 slides, 3 daycare providers will share what they have done to communicate health messages to the families of the kids in their care.
My name is Lisa Schaefer, and I'm the owner and preschool teacher of Lisa's Daycare in Tooele County. Talking with parents about healthy choices can be a hard task, but it doesn't have to be. One thing that I have found is that we're all in the same boat. We all want kids to be healthy, play actively, and enjoy a healthy life. When I try hard to approach parents with this in mind, it goes a lot better. I try to approach them by saying something like, "Oh, I found the coolest idea. Tell me what you think about it." Or I have also said things like, "I was thinking about trying this. Do you think this is something that might work for your child? Or have you tried this before? How did it go for your family?" Most parents are really eager to assist with increasing the quality of their children's care. So when I talk to them, I make sure that I use a lot of statements like, "I have been looking for some new idea in this area. What I have found is," or, "Can I share a little of this with you?" I try to never begin statements that point blame in any way. I never want to start off a conversation by saying, "One area that I think you need to improve in is." This shuts the conversation down before it begins. When I'm the one asking for help and expertise from them, then they're on board and ready to help. Some other ideas that I have tried is always inviting my children and parents to a Saturday preschool. This is a fun weekend 2-hour program where the kids and I showcase our preschool program, including healthy food choices and movement, along with the academic side of preschool. Parents enjoy a healthy picnic with their children as they show them how to make healthy choices that honor their bodies. They teach their parents about fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and the importance of drinking water. Then we all sit down and enjoy a healthy picnic together. We continue this showcase by showing the parents how we incorporate music and movement. The children count while jumping, say their ABCs while stomping and clapping. In my experience with children, they learn much more quickly while moving. They're relaxed and are enjoying themselves, and learning retention is a natural consequence of these events. Monthly newsletters are sent home from my preschool each month. I try to showcase a healthy recipe, a movement idea, and an update of what we're doing in these areas. In the fall, this includes a section on healthy school lunches that can be used for children or adults. I encourage families to contribute to these areas if they have a good recipe or idea. Some of the best ideas that I get come from parents. They are really great to help me out. If I have a concern and want to give a suggestion to a family, I begin by stating that in the past I've struggled with this area, and I name the area and that I need to discuss. Then I state the obstacles that I have faced in this area. I ask them to help me come up with some ideas that can help me overcome these areas. In reality, we are discussing an issue that needs improvement, but it is viewed more as a brainstorming session on an area that we both struggled with at some point in our lives. This is not really a stretch because in truth we've all struggled at one time or another with health issues. Letting them know that we aren't perfect is a good way to get them on board. The final area that I use to communicate with families is to communicate a spirit of cooperation in meeting high nutritional standards and an enthusiasm for movement. Sometimes it's hard for parents to meet all the demands that are put on them. If you show them that you are on their side, then they're a lot more willing to discuss it. Kindness, support, and a friendly smile go a long way. I hope that I can be that for both my children in care and also their families each day in my home daycare program. I expect respect from all of them, so I need to remember that this attitude begins with me.
I'm Liz Hamilton, and I'm the owner and operator of Liz's Childcare in Tooele, Utah. I have recently participated in the Top Star program, and one of the goals that I worked on and still use in my childcare is communicate health messages to the parents of the kids. I make the parents aware of what new things we try by posting notes for them on the bulletin board. I also hand out flyers to each parent when I get new information on foods and health, and when I take new classes with the information. I have found it effective to talk to the parents about serving low-sugar snacks when we have a party. I tell the parents that we are going to keep it healthy with low sugar, but serving fruit, crackers, and cheese. The kids love this, and the parents do too, because they know that their children are not going to get too much sugar at childcare.
My name is Debbie Reed. I am the owner of Ready, Set, Grow Child Care and Preschool in Tooele County. After taking the Top Star class, I changed my menu and got the children more active. One day, after I had turned on a movie for the children, I realized that they were just sitting there. I decided to make some changes in my curriculum by limiting their screen time and then by having them watch shows that would get them moving. At first, I thought it would be hard, but the children really seemed to love the music and the dancing. All I needed to do now is play one of the active movement CDs, and they hurry up and clean up so that they can dance. There are so many CDs and DVDs out on the market that the children love to dance to. My children love the CD Kids in Action by Greg and Steve, and also the CD music for yoga. That comes with flashcards. The CDs by Joe Shrugs are also very motivational. If I need the kids to watch TV, I put on Yoga Kids or Reggie and the Veggies or Kids Bop, which gets them up and moving.
How can you reach out to parents to encourage healthy behaviors at home? Please take a moment to complete the goal-setting worksheet on the following slide. Included on this slide are some additional resources found on the internet to help parents increase healthy behaviors at home.